Nityanandam, everyone. We welcome you all with our love and respects. Let us start this Nityananda yoga session with the Sadguru Vandanam to invoke the presence of our beloved Guru, Swamiji. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamutim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshiputam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurutam Namami. Shiva Mula Mantra 11 times. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 And next is the Achamaniyam, the ritualistic cleansing. So we're going to be taking one uttarani or spoon of water from the Panchapatra and pouring it onto the center of your right palm. Then with the chanting of the following 3 mantras, drink the water from the base of the thumb totally 3 times. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Svata. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Svata. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Svata. And with the chanting of the Hridaya mantra, with the base of the thumb, wipe the lower and upper lips. Om Ham Hridaya Namaha. Wash your hands. Touch the lower and upper lips with the index, middle and ring fingers joined together. Touch both the nostrils right and left with the tip of the thumb and index finger joined together. Touch the eyes right and left with the tip of the thumb and ring finger joined together. Touch the ears right and left with the tip of the thumb and ring finger joined together. Touch the navel with the little finger and thumb joined together, then the right and left chest. Wash your hands, and with all the fingers, touch the crown of the head and both the shoulders, right and left. We will now be chanting the Sankalpa.
Om Mamopata Samasta Dhuridakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartam Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartam Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adhya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Pararte Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvadamanvantare अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतकण्ठे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शग आप्ते अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विकारिणाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतो ऋषभमासे शुक्लपक्षे द्वितीयायां शुभतिथौ बुधवासरयुक्तायाम् आरुद्रा नक्षत्रे घण्डयोग कौलवकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपानलप्त दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवर्तृ श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्रीचिन्ह काहलादि समस्त भिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सत्यो निर्वाण दीक्षाभ्याभवर्गवश्र विश्रानजीमूत परममत कलभकेसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाक्यादि महांतकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हा ध्वजस्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनां अवतारभूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ महासंस्थान ज्ञान साम्राज्य शासक सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ त्रिनवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान महानिर्वाणी पीठस्य अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर अटल पीठस्य अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्णपीठस्य त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ कैलास पुनरुद्धारक जगद्गुरु शील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यानाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं मम समस्त दुरिदोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन स्वामी कृपा कटाक्षेन पूरण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। ओम अपोपस्पृश्य
Wash off your hands and put the pachram to the side. Let us begin with the ritual of yoga to manifest the state, space and powers and being of Paramashiva. So sitting in the first asana, Sukhasana, head, neck and spine straight, with your legs in cross-leg position. We're going to be resting the hands on the knees with the index finger and thumb joined together in Bindu Mudra. Head, neck and spine straight, engaging all the three bandhas, deep inhalation. Contract the perineum, suck in your stomach, contracting the stomach region and locking your chin to the chest. We're going to be visualizing Paramashiva in the third eye, Sukhasana.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तम् अशतस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
Now bringing your legs in Padmasana, cross-leg position. Inhale, raising your arms up straight above the head, bringing the palms together in Anjali Mudra and engaging all the three bandhas, deep inhalation. Contract your perineum, suck in your stomach and lock your chin to the chest. Visualize Mount Kailash in the third eye, Parvatasana.
अथ वक्ष्ये महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् सच्चक्रादिविलोपनम्.
Lowering the arms. Now we're going to extend the legs in front of you, soles together. On the exhale, we're bringing the forehead down towards the heels. Interlace your fingers behind the back. And gazing at the nose, we're going to be engaging all the three bandhas. Contract the perineum, suck in your stomach, lock your chin to the chest. In the third eye, visualize Swamiji, Hali Pavasana.
पूरवविधियाहु मे जानो उभे पगतलि सम्पुटटानो पिष्टुपच्ये दोहु कर्ल्यावो दचन करसो वाम हगावो पिष्टहत्येलाम की है जोही अंश सहित भूमि तरे सोही पुनिललाटी भूपरिताने एड्याम लगता माही आने.
Inhale, rising up, and on the exhale, we're coming forward again, bringing the soles together by the body next to the perineum. Elbows are on the legs, cupping the palms on the floor, gazing at the nose, engaging all the three bandhas. In the third eye, we're going to be visualizing snakes. And we can also be visualizing the japa soham, rotating around the throat region, Nagi Pavasana.
पूरवविधि परि आगाने ने चोही कहूनी पहास्यो लगाई हाथ आघानी धरती लगावे पसारी तो हाथ की अंजूली करे भूयडि परि लगावे दृष्टि नासा आग्र आसन कौगुण शरीर बिता जाई.
And from here, rising up, grabbing hold of the big toes with the index and middle fingers in Prana Mudra. Inhale, raising the legs up straight. And on the exhale, bringing it back into Padmasana, elbows down, eyes forward. Engage all the three bandhas, deep inhalation. Contract the perineum, suck in your stomach, contracting the stomach region. Lock the chin to the chest and visualize a bird in the third eye, Kokilasana.
अतान्यदासनं वक्ष्ये येन सिद्धो भवेन्नरः अकस्मात् वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च ऊर्ध्वे हस्तद्वयं कृत्वा तदग्रे पादयो सुधीः वृत्ताङ्गुष्ठद्वयं नाथ शनैः शनैः प्रकारयेत्.
Inhale, rising up, moving into Nithyananda. We're going to stack the ankles and knees, holding the opposite elbows. Circling the arms in both directions, purifying the nadis, churning the pranavayu while gazing at the nose, engaging all the three bandhas in bandha, sucking in the stomach, and visualize an elephant in the third eye, Gajasana.
युज्यं पादाग्रे भूमो कृत्वा लम्भीभूयामस्ताग्रे निधाय निधम्बमूर्ध्वमूर्ध्वमय्य नाभिलक्ष्यं भूमो नासिकामानीय हस्ततलपर्यन्तं नयेत् इत्थं पुनः पुनः कुर्यात् गजासनं भवति.
Stopping the motion, we're going to start alternating, pressing the heels to the ground in Rikshasana, engaging the Uddiyana Bandha and visualizing a bear in the third eye.
एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च्य गजासनं कुर्यात् त्रिक्षासनं भवति.
Stepping forward, inhale, rising up, heels up, balancing on the big toes with the index, middle and ring fingers, Hridaya Mudra, touching the heart center. Sucking in the stomach, contracting the stomach region, and visualize Swamiji in the third eye, Vaishyasana.
केशेन पादयुगलं भद्वा तिष्ठेत धूमुखः अत वैश्यावक्षे यत्कृत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्.
From here, moving into the first Karana Urdhvajanu, standing in Armandi, half squatting position, heels together, toes outward, knees are wide apart, back of the hands are resting on the waist. We're going to slowly bring both the palms to the chest level, and then with the right knee, we're going to bring it towards the chest in a circular motion. Simultaneously, the respective hand follows the foot movement. And repeat on the opposite side also.
Voham. Voham.
And from here, transitioning to Balalingasana, grounding the left foot while we interlace the fingers around the right knee, raising it up towards the chest. And engaging all the three bandhas, ensuring your posture is straight. Deep inhalation. Contract your perineum, suck in your stomach, and lock your chin towards the chest. And visualize caressing or holding a child, Balalingasana.
एकं जानूरसि मालिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं भाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now bring the heel to the buttocks, interlace your fingers and hold the foot behind the butt, keeping the knees together, engaging all the three bandhas. Deep inhalation. Contract the perineum, contract the stomach, lock the chin to the chest. In the third eye, visualize Swamiji, Padapidanasana.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनुं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीठनमासनम्.
And from here, catching the right foot with the right hand inside the foot, inhale and lift the right leg behind you while you extend the left arm with your index finger and thumb together in Bindu Mudra. Engaging the Mula Bandha, and in the third eye, visualize Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीच्यं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Lowering the leg, we're switching sides. Now back to Balalingasana. Interlace the fingers around the left knee, raise it up towards the chest, engaging all three bandhas. Deep inhalation. Contract the perineum, suck in your stomach, and then lock the chin to the chest, visualizing, holding or caressing a child, Balalingasana.
एकं जानुरसीमालिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
And from here, bring the heel to the buttocks, interlace the fingers, holding the foot behind the butt. Engage all three bandhas, visualize Swamiji, Padapidanasana.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनुं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीठनमासनम्.
And left hand catching the inside of the left foot. Inhale, lift the left leg, extend the right arm, index finger and thumb together in Bindu Mudra, engaging the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineal region. In the third eye, visualize Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीच्यं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
And coming down, moving into the second Karana, Ardharechita, standing in Aramandi, crossing the ankles with the right foot behind, heel raised. The left hand is on the chest while the right hand is making a graceful pendulum movement to the right. And then the right palm is slowly placed on the nose, uncrossing the ankles, heels together, and then the fingertips are pointing down to the floor. We're moving into the skeleton dance. So closing your eyes, start to warm up the body, shaking it intensely, visualizing yourself as a skeleton, simply only as bones. Moving into the third Karana, Katichina, standing in Ardhamandi, half squatting position. We're going to, with our wrists crossed above the head, fingers stretched out, we're going to be turning to the right while opening up the arms horizontally. And then coming back and crossing the wrists overhead and repeating the motion on the opposite side.
Soham. Soham. Soham.
And from here moving into Tadasana, the weights are also optional with this asana. We're going to be standing tall, inhale, raising the arms up, palms facing one another, engaging the Uddiyana Bandha, sucking in the stomach, and in the third eye visualize a palm tree, Tadasana.
महामुद्रा भद्दगोनो ताडासन विभेदकान् विनोतानं सदा कुर्यात् अन्तर्वत्नीपति प्रिया.
Moving into Uttanasana, exhale, arms down, hands by the feet, bringing the head as close to the knees as possible. If you're feeling tightness in your legs, take a deep inhalation in. And just try to push yourself a little bit further, stretching those muscles, feeling the sweet pain in your knee, behind the knees, engaging the Mahamudra, engaging all three bandhas. So we're going to be sucking in the stomach, locking the chin to the chest. Visualize Swamiji, Uttanasana.
महामुद्रा भद्दकोनो ताडासन विभेदकान् विनोतानं सदा कुर्यात् अन्तर्वत्नीपति प्रिया.
Stepping or jumping your feet to the back in planking position. We're going to tuck the chin in, Jalandhara Bandha, rotate the head from side to side, visualizing Swamiji in the third eye, Tarakshvasana.
गजासनवस्थित्वा मस्तकं वारं वारं दक्षिणकुक्षिं सव्यकुक्षिं नयेत् तरक्श्वासनं भवति.
Moving to Bhujangasana, exhale, lowering the body to the ground, palms on the floor, below the shoulders, flattening the feet, raising the chest and head up using the strength of the lower back, opening the mouth wide and inhaling through the back of the throat. In the third eye, visualize a cobra, Bhujangasana.
अङ्गुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तम् अतो भूमो विनिन्यसेत् कराभ्यां चतरां धृत्वा ऊर्ध्वशीर्षः पनेवहि देहाग्निर्वर्तते नित्यं सर्वरोगविनाशनं जागर्ति भुजगी देवी भुजङ्गासनसाधनात्.
Moving to Shashasana, tuck the toes, bring the hips up. We're going to start alternating the knees to the chest continuously. Engaging the Mula Bandha, contract the perineum, deep inhalation, breathing through the nose, holding the breath comfortably, off and on. Shashasana.
गजासन संस्थितो जानुद्वयमाकुञ्च्य वारं वारं कर्तव्यं शशासनं भवति.
And from here, stepping one foot between the hands, alternating, jumping your feet between the hands one at a time. Deep inhalation, contracting the perineal region. In the third eye, visualize a chariot, Rathasana.
गजासन संस्थितो एकैकं पादं पुरो मार्गेण भ्रामहित्वा कर्तव्यं व्रतासनं भवति.
And moving into Virabhadrasana, stopping the motion, both hips forward, front knee is bent at a 90-degree angle, back leg is straight, foot is at 45 degrees, spine straight. Inhale, raising the arms up above the head and gazing through the third eye, contracting the stomach region. Take a deep inhalation, sucking in the stomach, and visualize God Virabhadra, Virabhadrasana.
वासिष्ठमतकौण्टिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमतो तान मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीच्यं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Switching sides, switching legs.
Shivoham.
And feeling the stretch in your legs, try and push it, move through the sweet pain. Virabhadrasana.
वासिष्ठमतकौण्टिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमतो तान मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीच्यं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Now moving into Vrikshasana, grounding one foot while we place the opposite sole into the inner thigh next to the perineum. Bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra and inhale, you're raising the arms above the head. Engage the Uddiyana and Mula Bandha. Contract the perineal region and suck in your stomach. Visualize a tree in the third eye, Vrikshasana.
वामूरमूलले देशे याम्यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेतु वृक्षवत् भूमो वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Exhale, arms down, press the foot onto the outer opposite hip. Keep the opposite leg straight like a rod, palms together in front of the heart center in Namaskara Mudra, and engage the Mula Bandha, contract the perineal region, and visualize Lord Garuda, the eagle, Garudasana.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषाधिविनिर्मुक्तो भवतीयमहाबली एकपादं मुरो भत्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घापादसन्धिदेशे ज्ञानव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितम्.
And switching sides back to Vrikshasana, grounding one foot, placing the left foot into the perineum. And bring the palms together, Anjali Mudra, raising them above the head. Engage Mula and Uddiyana Bandha. Contract the perineal region, suck in your stomach, and also visualize a tree in the third eye, Vrikshasana.
वामूरमूलले देशे यां यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेतु वृक्षवत् भूमो वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Exhale, bring your arms down, press the foot onto the outer hip, keeping the opposite leg straight. Palms together, Namaskara Mudra, and engage Mula Bandha, contract the perineal region, visualizing Lord Garuda, Garudasana.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषाधिविनिर्मुक्तो भवतीयमहाबली एकपादं मुरो भत्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घापादसन्धिदेशे ज्ञानव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितम्. एतदमासनमाकृत्य पृष्ठसंहारमुद्रया आराध्य योगदानं सदा सर्वेश्वरस्य च.
Moving into Trikonasana, stepping the legs apart. Inhale, arms up parallel to the floor. On the exhale, bring the front hand down towards the floor while the opposite arm is stretched out towards the sky. Gazing through the hand and engaging the Mula Bandha, contract the perineal region. In the third eye, visualize a triangle, Trikonasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीच्यं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Repeating on the other side, visualizing a triangle in the third eye and engaging the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineal region.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीच्यं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Inhale, rising up, moving into the last karana, Nikotaka, standing in Adamandi, hands horizontal, palms facing each other in front of the heart center. Alternately thrash each heel to the floor one at a time and simultaneously switching palm position.
Shivoham.
And from here, moving into Angustasana, exhale, bringing the arms down, stepping back onto the mat, feet together, lowering onto the toes, sitting on the heels, palms together in Namaskara Mudra, engaging the Mula Bandha, visualize Swamiji, and we're also going to be buzzing the breath subtly like a bee. Angustasana.
कबन्धासनमित्यागुः गोरक्षासनमेव च अङ्गुष्ठमुष्टिकं ज्ञेयं ब्रह्मप्रासायिधं तथा.
Fingertips to the floor, palms open, facing forward. Stretch your right leg, straightening the leg, pointing the toes, flexing the foot, and engage the Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in the third eye, Shavasana.
प्रसारेकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य यद्वेकपादकम्.
Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale, grabbing hold of the toes. Left hand is placed on the left heel, engaging all the three bandhas. Deep inhalation. Contract the perineum, contract the stomach region, lock your chin to the chest, and continue buzzing the breath like a bee. Vidunanasana.
गुल्पोस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृशे तत्करेण गुल्पं चान्यमं धारये तत्करेण धूनं पीठं चाभ्यसे चोभयत्र.
Inhale, bring the right leg back, stretching the left leg forward, switching sides. Palms facing forward, and we're going to be flexing the foot, pointing the toes, engage Mula Bandha, visualize Swamiji, buzzing the breath like a bee, Shavasana.
प्रसार्यैकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य यद्वेकपादकम्.
Inhale, raise the left arm up and grab hold of the left toes, engage all the three bandhas, contracting the perineum, contracting the stomach, and lock your chin to the chest. Visualize Swamiji, Virunanasana.
गुल्पोस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाक्रं संस्पृशे तत्करेण गुल्पं चान्यमं धारये तत्करेण धूनं पीठं चाभ्यसे चोभयत्र.
Inhale, rising up, bring the feet together, balancing on the toes, knees together, palms facing upwards, placed on the knees, engaging the Jalandhara Bandha. Lock your chin to the chest after deeply inhaling and visualizing Swamiji, Brahma Jurankusasana.
दोवो पनापानी होई वैसे ये दीनो गुडानी वैसे कोरा पगतल्या की माहिली आपा समाहिरा केहिली दोवो गोड़ा आगे आने सुधो करी ऊंचे ले दाने हाथ दो ले ऊपर धरे हथेली सुधे करे.
Placing the knees on the ground and spreading them wide apart, hands on the respective knees, gazing at the nose and deeply inhaling. Contract your stomach region, visualizing Sage Kapila in the third eye, Kapilasana.
उभे पगतली समट हेरावे तिनको माहिली कोरे मिलावे पना पानी उकट होई वैसे एडी डो जोने नी वैसे गोड़ा ढो भूमि लगावे सम शरीर नीकत हरावे हस्त तो गोड़ा परिरा से नासा दृष्टि अचल कर दासे.
Staying in the same position, we're now going to switch the gaze from the nose up to the third eye. Deeply inhaling, contract the perineal region, visualizing Swamiji, Bhadra Korakasana. Continue buzzing the breath like a bee.
धोवो पगतली संपूट करे कोरा वारिली भूपरि दरे कोरा वारिली राके ऐसे तापरि मूल द्वार तीके भैसे घोड़ा पीड़ी भूपरि दाके हाथ तो घोड़ा परि राके दृष्टि त्रिकुटी मध्य जुटाने ताको घोरा भद्र बकाने.
Moving into Suryasana, coming up onto the toes, sitting on the heels, knees apart. Bringing the thumbs together and spreading the fingers wide, forming a lotus flower. Inhale, raise the arms up above the head. Engaging the Mula and Uddiyana Bandha, contract the perineum, sucking in the stomach region. Visualize God Surya, Suryasana.
एडीडो गुड़ा तरी आने पना पानी भैतक पुनिताने घोड़ा जंग अदर कर राहे आधे भा में ऐसे विदे गाहे दोवो भुजा नाबति सपसारे कमल स्वरूप अंगुरी दारे पहुच मदि चित्र पुनिताने चित्र विसा पुनि दृष्टि चु आने.
Slowly lowering the arms and knees, relaxing the toes, sitting between the heels, palms on the knees, pressing the tongue against the hollow in the mouth. We're going to be easy breathing through the nose, deeply inhaling and exhaling, engaging the Mula Bandha. Visualize a frog, Mandukasana.
पादतलो पृष्ठदेशे अङ्गुष्ठे ते संस्पृशेत् जानुयुग्मं पुरस्कृत्य साधयेत् मण्डुकासनम्.
And inhale, raise the arms up and place them onto the opposite shoulders, pressing the tongue against the hollow in the mouth, engaging the Uddiyana Bandha after sucking in, deeply inhaling, sucking in the stomach, contracting the stomach region, visualizing a frog, Uttana Mandukasana.
मण्डुकासन मध्यस्थं कूर्भराभ्यां धृतं शिरः एतद्भेकवदुत्तान मेतत्तुत्तान मण्डुकम्.
Exhale, bring the arms down, cross the right ankle over the left, place the right heel underneath the perineum, hands on the knees. On the exhale, this is Simhasana. We're going to be visualizing a lion and strongly exhaling with the mouth open, tongue out through the mouth. Simhasana.
दक्षिणं सव्यगुल्पेन दक्षिणेन तद्धेतनं हस्तौ च जानुसंस्थाप्य स्वाङ्गुलीश्च प्रसार्य च व्यक्तावक्त्रो निरीक्षेत नासाग्रं सुसमाहितः सिंहासनं भवेतेतत् पूजितं योगिभिः सदा.
Uncross the ankles, bringing the soles together, sitting on the heels, knees wide apart, crossing the hands behind the back, holding the opposite toes, gazing at the nose, engaging the Mula and Jalandhara Bandha, deeply inhaling. Contract the perineum and lock your chin to the chest, keeping the prana inside the body, and visualize Swamiji, Bhadrasana.
गुल्पौतो वृषन्यादः सीवन्यो पार्श्वयोषिपेत् पादपार्श्वे तु पाणिभ्यां धृतं बद्ध्वा सुनिश्चलं भद्रासनं भवेतेतत् सर्वव्याधिपिशापहम्.
Next, we're going to be coming up into a squatting position, Knees wide apart, reach your arms around the knees with your fingers locked behind the back, gazing at the nose and visualizing a black crow in the third eye. Continue buzzing the breath like a bee, Kakapusandhyasana.
प्रथमे पैसे उकटे ताने दोवो हाथ पगम व्याचे आने तिनको मोड़ी नल्यां परिलावे पिष्ट बच्ची काकसी करवे.
Kanipavasana, palms on the floor, shoulder width apart, hips up. We're going to bring the knees above the elbows, pointing the toes, slightly lifting the head, engaging the Mula Bandha. Visualizing Swamiji, continue buzzing the breath like a bee. Kanipavasana.
आसन कौगुण आशी दुशाती होई तु आची होई.
Head brought towards the ground, knees on the elbows, stretching the legs up towards the sky, our first inverted posture. Engaging the Mula Bandha, visualizing Swamiji, Kapalayasana.
शीस शीशा धरती ते की पगातो मिलावे ऊंचे कुकरे पगतल्या आकाश तिस सन मुसुरा से दोवो हाथागी अतेली दोवो पासाध्या धरती ते को दृष्टि नासा आग्र.
Slowly coming down. We're going to place the palms on the ground, shoulder width apart. Knees are brought to one side of the body, pressing the elbows into the knee and hip. Leaning forward, toes up, stretching the legs to the side while we gaze through the third eye. Engaging the Mula Bandha, visualize a peacock in the third eye. Inhale slowly, holding the breath as long as comfortable, then slowly controlling your exhale. Parshvamayurasana.
Mayuram dandavat kuryan, Mayuram dandanamakam, Kuryan Mayuram parshvabhyam, Mayura parshvanamakam.
Repeating on the opposite side.
मयूरं दण्डवत् कुर्यान् मायूरं दण्डनामकं कुर्यान् मायूरं पार्श्वाभ्यां मायूरपार्श्वनामकम्.
Coming down, we're going to walk or jump our feet into the plank position, bringing one leg over the shoulder, foot between the hands, gaze through the third eye, deeply inhaling, contract the perineal region, visualizing God Bhairaganatha in the third eye, Bhairaganatha Asana.
Asana kauguna pihiti jayi.
And switching sides, feeling the stretch in your legs.
Asana kauguna pihiti jayi.
And from here, moving into Unmukha Pittasana. From the plank position, bringing the forearms down towards the mat, hips up high, and on the tips, balancing on the tips of your toes, gaze through the third eye. Visualizing Swamiji and contract the perineal region. Unmukha Pittasana.
Bhunyastu januni hastu chatushpadanavaanmukam uttapidhangri yugala katistalana bhiruka.
And from here, from the plank position, we're going to plant one hand and weight onto the side and raising the other arm up towards the sky, hips up. We're going to be engaging Mula Bandha while visualizing Sage Vasisthasana.
ऊर्ध्व कुक्कुट वाशिष्ट मरीचिहल मत्स्यकं परिवृत्तिं चोदरस्य विवितं धनुरासनम्.
And switching sides.
ऊर्ध्व कुक्कुट वाशिष्ट मरीचिहल मत्स्यकं परिवृत्तिं चोदरस्य विवितं धनुरासनम्.
And from here, move to the plank position. We're going to be jumping our legs forward, stretching the legs straight. Toes are pointed upwards, flexing the feet. Head, neck and spine is straight while the elbows are next to the body, sitting on upturned palms. Gazing at the nose, engage Mula Bandha, visualize God Hanuman, Anjani Asana.
दोवो कर की उभे हथेली कोरावारिली मेले भेली सो आगामनी भूपरिता के महामणि अंगुली मिली रासे.
And from here, inhale, raise the arms up. On the exhale, we're going to bring the chest forward and down, flattening the back, reaching for the feet and holding the big toes with the index and middle finger in Prana Mudra. Engaging all the three bandhas. Contract the perineum, contracting your stomach region, lock your chin to the chest, and in the third eye, start to visualize Swamiji, Paschimottanasana.
Janu parilalatam tu paschimam tanamuchyate yena kena prakarena sukham daryam cha jayate.
Inhale, rising up, slightly separating the feet apart, interlacing the fingers behind the head, and on the exhale, leaning the chest forward and head towards the knees. Engaging all 3 bandhas, deeply inhaling, contract the perineum, contract the stomach, bring your chin towards the chest and visualize Goddess Kali, Ugrasana.
स्वपानिभ्यां धृतं धृत्वा जानुपरि शिरोन्यसेत् आसनोग्रमितं प्रोक्तं भवेतनिलदीपनं देहावसानहरणं पश्चिमोत्तासनसंज्ञकं य एतत्तासनं श्रेष्ठं प्रत्याहं साधयेत् सुधिः.
And inhale, rising up, we're going to bend one knee, bringing the heel towards the perineum while the knees to the chest. And respective arm reaches in and around the raised knee, holding the hands behind the back, engaging all 3 bandhas, contract the perineum, contract the stomach, lock your chin to the chest and visualize Sage Marichi, Marichi Asana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीच्यं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Coming back up, lowering the knee to the floor. Inhale, raise the arms up, and on the exhale, we're going to bring the chest forward, grabbing hold of the toes, engaging all 3 bandhas. Contract the perineum, contract the stomach, bring your chin towards the chest, and in the third eye, visualize Swamiji, Mahamudrasana.
महामुद्राबद्धकोनो ताडासनविभेदकान् विनोतानं सदा कुर्यात् अन्तर्वत्नीपतिप्रिया.
And inhale, rising up, switching sides back to Marichi Asana. We're going to bend the opposite knee, bringing the heel towards the perineum. Respective arm reaches in and around the knee, engaging all 3 bandhas. Visualize Sage Marichi, Marichi Asana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीच्यं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Inhale, rising up, lowering the knee to the floor. Inhale, arms up, and on the exhale, bring the chest forward, grabbing hold of the toes. Engage all 3 bandhas. Contract the perineum, sucking in the stomach, and bring your chin towards the chest. Visualize Swamiji, Mahamudrasana.
महामुद्राबद्धकोनो ताडासनविभेदकान् विनोतानं सदा कुर्यात् अन्तर्वत्नीपतिप्रिया.
Inhale, rising up, moving to Bhadrasana 2, soles together, heels at the perineum. Hands are holding the feet by their sides, remaining motionless, gazing through the third eye, ensuring your back is straight, contracting the perineal region. Visualize Lord Kalabhairava in the third eye. Bhadrasana 2.
गुल्पौतो वृषण्यादः सीवन्यो पार्श्वयो शिवेत् पादपार्श्वे तु पाणिभ्यां धृतं बद्ध्वा सुनिश्चलं भद्रासनं भवेतेतत् सर्वव्याधिभिशापहम्.
And from here we're going to extend the feet slightly, toes together, separating the heels. Hands are holding on the knees, gazing at the nose, engaging the Jalandhara Bandha, deep inhalation. Lock the chin towards the chest, locking in the prana in the body, and visualize Swamiji, Gvali Pavasana.
पूर्वचरपतचोः कहोयि सोयि वाहि विधियो कीजि सोयि यामे येडि भीमन चुरासे अंगुल आतो अंतरो रासे.
And from here, moving to Joni Asana, pull the heels together, 1 hand's distance away from the perineum. Inhale, and on the exhale, we're bringing the elbows on the ground near the shins, leaning the whole body forward, gazing at the nose, engage the Mula Bandha, visualizing Yoni Mandala, Joni Asana.
धोवो पगतल्ली संपूट करे येरी मेद के धिंग तरे अर्थहात को अंतरो रासे लिलाटे पगतल्याम उपरे दासे.
And from here, inhale, rising up, moving into Midaki Pavasana, heels together, toes apart, forehead is brought to the ground near the heels, arms are brought to the sides over the knees, palms on the floor, gaze is fixed at the nose and engaging the Uddiyana Bandha, sucking in the stomach, visualizing Swamiji in the third eye, Midaki Pavasana.
पूरव विधि परि पगतल्ली संपूटे सोला येडी मिले रासे येड्यासु माहिली कहूनी अगुल्लतो आतर रिलाटे धरती लगावे हाथ दो गोड़ा ऊपरे लगावे अडवारी चे परे पसारे हथेली अंगुली धरती रासे दृष्टि नासा आग्र.
Inhale, rising up, moving to Siddha Samadhi Asana, slightly separate the feet. We're going to exhale and bring our arms between the thigh and shin, palms facing upward, nose is brought to the ground. Try to touch your throat with your toes. Gazing at the nose, engaging Mulabandha, visualize Paramashiva in the third eye, Siddha Samadhyasana.
दोवु पगतल्ली संपुट करे सोली आगा में दरे अंगुल आतो अंतरो रासे येडी को ऐसे विधे दासे आनी हाथ पगाम के माही कहूनी सहिता कल्याम ताई आमा सामा करपुर दोई भूपरि रासे सुधे सोई.
Inhale, rising up, bringing the heels together, toes apart. We're going to be opening up our feet like a book, stretching the feet, keeping the back of the fingers and hands on the ground while our elbows are brought down towards the knees. Gazing at the nose, deep inhalation. Contract your perineal region and visualize Swamiji in the third eye, Chinaki Pavasana.
दोवु पगा की येडी धरती लगावे मेडिया लगावे पगतल्या माहिनी कोरो अंगुली साधये सुधी जोई.
And from here we're moving into Chapatachukasana, sitting up straight, soles together, hands on the knees, pressing the knees down towards the mat, gazing between the eyebrows, deep inhalation. Suck in your stomach and visualize Swamiji in the third eye, Chapatachukasana.
दोवु पगतल्ली संपुट दरे आगाने करे जोरे पसारे गोड़ा भूसो लगाते रासे हाथ तो गोड़ा परिदासे.
And from here, lifting the heels off the ground, toes are facing down towards the mat while our heels are up towards the sky. Knees wide apart, hands by their sides. We're going to be engaging the Uddiyana Bandha, so deeply inhale. Sucking in your stomach, contracting the stomach region, locking the prana in your stomach region, visualizing Lord Kala Bhairava, Bhairavasana.
गुल्पो सम्पीड्य चानुन्यं व्युक्त्रमेनं यितं शनैः जानो पार्श्वगता हस्तो दण्डवत् भैरवासनम्.
Moving into Samanasana, placing one hand on the heel of one foot at the perineum, holding the other foot on towards the chest. Gazing at the third eye and engaging the Mulabandha, visualize Swamiji, Samanasana.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात् एकपादं मुरोधत्वा गुह्योऽन्यलिङ्गवत्करे एतद् वीरासनं नाथ समानासनसंज्ञकम् इत्याकृत्य जपेन्मन्त्रं धृत्वा वायुं चतुर्थले.
From here, bringing one knee over the shoulder, hands on the floor while we extend the opposite leg in front of us, gazing through the third eye, engaging the Mulabandha, visualize Swamiji, Apanasana.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोप्य यत्तनः एकपादेन गहने तिष्ठे दण्डवत् प्रभो अपानासनमे धत्ति सर्वेषां पूरकाश्रयम्.
And switching sides back to Samanasana, placing one heel at the perineum, opposite foot is brought towards the center of the chest, engaging Mulabandha, visualize Swamiji, Samanasana.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात् एकपादं मुरोधत्वा गुह्योऽन्यलिङ्गवत्करे एतद् वीरासनं नाथ समानासनसंज्ञकम् इत्याकृत्य जपेन्मन्त्रं धृत्वा वायुं चतुर्थले.
Bring one knee over the shoulder, hands on the floor, extend the other leg, gaze through the third eye, engaging Mulabandha, visualizing in the third eye Swamiji, Apanasana.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोप्य यत्तनः एकपादेन गहने तिष्ठे दण्डवत् प्रभो अपानासनमे धत्ति सर्वेषां पूरकाश्रयम्.
And from here, moving into Gomukhasana, we're going to stack the knees, heels are by the hips, both sitting bones on the mat, fingers interlaced on the knees, engage the Mulabandha, and visualize a cow's face, Gomukhasana.
सव्य दक्षिणगुल्पं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणेऽपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं यथा.
Moving into Anasuyasana, remaining in the same position, we're going to change the hands to hold the big toes with the index and middle fingers, gazing at the tip of the nose. Sucking in the stomach, deep inhalation, contract the perineal region, visualizing goddess Anasuya, and hissing the breath in through the teeth. Controlling the exhale through the nose. Anasuyasana.
दक्षिण कोडा नीचो दाने वावों ताके ऊपरे आने गोड़ा संधि मिले भरे पसारे अड़पाड़े पुणिते संधि पसारे.
And from here, interlace your fingers behind the back. We're going to exhale and bring the chest down, chin over the knee. Try to bring your nose towards the ground as close as possible, engaging the Mula Bandha, and visualize Goddess Anasuya, Anasuyasana 2.
जीमान गोड़ की संधि ऊपरी दावे गोड़ की संधि मिले रासे गोड्या सूले पगतल्या लावो एडवावे सुधेरा से.
Inhale, rising up. We're going to bring the top knee to the chest, heel on the other foot, hands on the respective knees, spine straight. Deeply inhaling and engaging the Mula Bandha, gazing at the nose. Visualize Garuda, the eagle, Garudasana 2.
धावो पगा मोड़ी येड़ी महिल्याम गुल्पप मूलद्वारे नीचे दे बैसे जीमाने पगतल्या माहिली कोरदावे घोड़े औरे पीड़े रासे.
And from here, keeping one knee and leg flat on the floor, we're going to interlace the fingers behind your neck and bring your elbows together, placing the elbows outside of the raised knee, gaze through the third eye, engaging the Mula Bandha. Visualize Sage Naradasana.
पिष्टि जो वाम पगतल्ली केरी ऊपरी ताके लगावे परे घोड़ा सुधावो पनोहे जोई तची बसा तेरा से सोई.
Bringing your lower foot and placing it onto the opposite thigh. Wrap your arms around the leg, holding the opposite shin. Extend the hand around and down towards the feet, holding the big toe with the index and middle finger. Engaging the Mula Bandha. Visualize Matsya, the first fish avatar of Lord Vishnu. Matsya Pitakasana.
वामेन वामागुष्टं तु गृहीतं मत्स्य पीठकं योनि वामेन सम्पीड्य मेड्यादु परिदक्षिणम्.
Switching sides now, back to Gomukhasana. We're going to stack the knees, heels by the hips, both sitting bones are on the mat. And engaging the Mula Bandha, visualize a cow's face. Continue hissing the breath in through the teeth and slowly exhale through the nose. Gomukhasana.
सव्य दक्षिण गुल्पं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणेऽपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं यथा.
Changing the hands, holding the big toes with the index and middle fingers, gazing at the tip of the nose, deeply inhaling. Contract the perineal region, sucking in your stomach. Visualize Goddess Anasuya, Anasuyasana.
दक्षिण घोड़ा नीचो दाने वावों ताके ऊपरे आने घोड़ा संधि मिले भरे अड़पाड़े पुनिदे संधि पसारे.
Interlace your fingers behind the back. Exhale and chest down, chin over the knee, bringing the nose towards the ground. Engaging the Mula Bandha. Visualizing Goddess Anasuya, Anasuyasana 2.
जीमान गोड़ की संधि ऊपरी दावे गोड़ की संधि मिले रासे गोद्या सूले पगतल्या लावो एडवारे सुधेरा से.
Inhale, rising up, top knee to the chest. Heel on the other foot, hands on the respective knees, spine straight. Gazing at the nose, engage Mula Bandha, visualize Garuda, Garudasana 2.
धावो पगा मोड़ी येड़ी महिल्याम गुल्पक मूलद्वारे नीचे दे बैसे जीमाने पगतल्या माहिली कोरदावे घोड़ा औरो पेड़े रासे.
Keeping one knee and leg flat on the floor, interlace the fingers behind your neck and bring your elbows together outside of the raised knee, gazing at the third eye, engaging Mula Bandha, visualize Sage Naradasana.
पिष्टि जो वाम पगतल्ली केरी ऊपरी ताके लगावे परे घोड़ा सुदाहु पनोहे जोई दशी बसा तेरा से सोई.
And bring your lower foot and place it onto the opposite thigh. Wrap your arm around the legs, holding the opposite shin. Extend your hand around and down towards the feet, holding the big toe with the index and middle finger. Engaging the Mula Bandha, visualize Matsya Pitakasana.
वामेन वामागुष्टं तु गृहीतं मत्स्य पीठकं योनि वामेन सम्पीड्य मेड्यादु परिदक्षिणम्.
And moving to Matsandrasana, keeping one foot on the opposite thigh, putting the elbow, placing the palm on the face, twisting outside towards the raised knee, keeping the other hand on the floor behind you. Gazing through the third eye, visualize Swamiji, Matsandrasana.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः नाम्रागं वामपादं हि दक्षिणजानुपरिण्यसेत् तत्र यां यां कूर्परां च यां यां करे च वत्करं भ्रुवो मध्ये गतं दृष्टिं पीठं मत्सेन्द्रमुच्यते.
From Matsandrasana, release the hand from the face, reaching for the toes, and raise the back hand, bringing it towards the face, gazing through the third eye. Engage the Mulabandha, and in the third eye, visualize a camel. Kubasana.
आसन कौगुना जोलो जाये.
And from Kubasana, bring your front hand to hold the front shin. Release the back hand and place it behind you, twisting behind, gazing through the third eye, engaging the Mulabandha. Visualize Matsandrasana 2.
मत्सेन्द्रपीठं जडरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासदकुण्डलिनी प्रभोक्तं दण्डस्थिरं निधन्ति पुरोक्षत्.
Switching sides back to Matsandrasana, keeping one foot on the opposite thigh, placing the palm on the face, twisting outside the raised knee, keeping the other hand behind you, gazing through the third eye, engage Mulabandha, visualize Swamiji. Matsandrasana.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः नाम्रागं वामपादं हि दक्षिणजानुपरिण्यसेत् तत्र यां यां कूर्परां च यां यां करे च वत्करं भ्रुवो मध्ये गतं दृष्टिं पीठं मत्सेन्द्रमुच्यते.
From Matsandrasana, release the hand from the face, reaching for the toes, and raising the back hand, bringing it towards the face, gazing through the third eye, engaging Mulabandha. Visualize a camel in the third eye. Kubasana.
आसन कौगुना जोलो जाये.
Bringing your front hand and holding the shin, release the back hand onto the ground behind, twisting behind you, gazing through the third eye, engage Mulabandha. Visualize Matsandrasana 2.
मत्सेन्द्रपीठं जडरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासनकुण्डलिनी प्रभोक्तं दण्डस्थिरं निदन्ति पुरुषत्.
Moving into Padmasana, bringing your feet onto the opposite thighs, resting your hands on the respective knees, bringing your gaze to the nose, ensuring your back is straight, deeply inhaling, contract the perineum, sucking in your stomach, contract the stomach region, bringing your chin towards the chest, visualizing Goddess Lakshmi, Padmasana.
आसनं द्विदितं प्रोक्तं पद्मं वज्रासनं तथा ऊर्ध्वरोपरि चेधत्ते उभे पादतले यतः पद्मासनं भवेदेतत् सर्वपापप्रणाशनम्.
And remaining in Padmasana, we're going to cross the arms and hold the opposite toes with the index and middle fingers. Press the tongue against the teeth, inhaling through the mouth and exhaling through the nose while gazing at the tip of the nose. Contracting the perineal region, visualizing Goddess Lakshmi, Padmasana 2.
उत्थानो चरणो कृत्वा ऊर्ध्वसंस्थाप्य प्रयत्नः भ्रुवो मध्ये ततो तानो पाणि कृत्वा तु तादृशो.
And remaining in Padmasana, we're going to insert the arms through the legs. Palms are spread on the ground, leaning forward. We're going to be lifting the body off the ground using the strength of the arms, strength of the core, gazing through the third eye and engaging the Mulabandha, visualizing a rooster in the third eye, Kukutasana.
पद्मासनं सुसंस्थाप्य जानुरुवन्तरे करो निवेक्ष्य भुवो वासिष्ठे व्योमस्ता कुक्कुटासनः.
And from here coming down, remaining in Padmasana, we're going to raise up onto the knees, pressing the palms on the floor, fingers facing you, and the elbows are brought into the abdomen, leaning the body onto the elbows, lifting the knees and head up off the mat. Gazing through the third eye, engaging the Mulabandha. In the third eye, visualize a peacock. Vadakeki Asana.
उच्चासनो दण्डवदुत्तैः मयूरमेत प्रवदन्ति पीठं मयूरं पद्मकं कुर्यात् भद्रकेकेदिकादयेत्.
And from Vadakeki Asana, extend your legs behind you, floating the feet upwards. We're going to be gazing through the third eye and engage the Mulabandha. And visualize a peacock in the third eye, slowly breathing through the nose. Mayurasana.
अथ वक्षे महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमं भूमौ निपात्य हस्तोदो कूर्परोपरि देहकं कूर्परोपरि संस्थाप्य सर्वदेहं स्थितं नितः.
From here, moving into Makarasana, laying on the floor. With the forehead on the ground, we're going to interlace the fingers behind the head, opening the legs, toes to the side, engaging the Mulabandha, and in the third eye, visualize a crocodile, Makarasana.
अध्यासचेते हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रसार्यमानो शीर्षधृत्वा करदण्डयुग्मे देहाग्निकारं मकरासनं तत्.
Now placing the hands on the ground under the shoulders, keeping the legs together, we're going to raise the thighs and feet off the floor. Engage the Mulabandha, contract the perineal region, slowly breathing through the nose, and visualize a low cast, Salabhasana.
अध्यासचेते करयुग्मवक्षो भूमिन्वस्थाप्य करयोस्तलाभ्यां पादौश्च शून्यौश्च वितश्चिचोर्त्वं वदन्ति पीठं सलभं मुनीन्द्रा.
Holding onto your feet, pressing the heels to the buttocks while contracting the abs and mouth. Engaging the Mulabandha, contract the perineal region. In the third eye, visualize a camel and slowly breathing through the nose, Ustrasana.
अध्यासचेते पदयुग्मवस्तं पृष्ठे निधाप्य धृतं कराभ्याम् आकुञ्चयेत् समयुग्मवक्षो मुस्त्राचनपीठं योगिनो वदन्ति.
Holding the hands on the respective feet, raise the chest and thighs off the mat. We're going to be bending the body like a bow and your balance is on the lower belly. Engaging the Mulabandha, visualize a bow in the third eye, Dhanurasana.
प्रसार्य पादो भुवि दण्डरूपो करौ च पृष्ठे धृतपादयुग्मं कृत्वा द्वाङ्गुलिश्च वरित्यं निगद्य योगी धनुरासनं तत्.
And from here, raise yourself up, keeping your heels outside of the hips, sitting on the knees with the toes beneath the perineum, while resting the palms on the respective knees, gazing through the third eye. Deeply inhaling, contract the perineal region, and visualize Swamiji in the third eye, Bhagasana.
दोऊ हाथ की कहूनी जोई पुनिना कलाये जाने दोई.
Moving into Gohyasana, holding the opposite elbows. We're going to be placing the elbows down onto the mat. Interlace your fingers. Now place the crown of the head onto the mat. The hands are supporting the head. We're going to be walking the feet in and pressing the hips up, aligning the hips over the shoulders. Lift the feet up, calves and thighs together, sitting with the heels on, bringing the knees to the tip of the chin. Gazing at the nose, engage the Mulabandha. Visualize Swamiji, Gohyasana.
दोऊ हाथ की कहूनी जोई पुनिना कलाये जाने दोई पिष्टि अंगुर की पुनिन जाये ए ध्याले भू उपरे तानो.
From Gohyasana, maintain the base and core. We're going to be extending the feet up straight towards the sky, keeping the gaze at the tip of the nose. If you're needing help, maybe ask your partner to support you by supporting your back. Engaging the Mulabandha, visualizing Swamiji in the third eye. Shishasana.
विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विदितै विदितं नितः दण्डासनं द्विदितप्रोक्तं विपरीतोपवेक्षणे.
And coming down into a seated position, we're going to bring the legs up straight, chest towards the thighs, hands holding the calves, bringing the head towards the knees, engaging the Mulabandha, visualizing Swamiji in the third eye. And with the pranayama, we're going to be rapidly forceful inhaling and exhaling through the nose into the chest region, Puriyasana.
धोवु हाथ पगा बहारे आने घोड़ा तरिका कसी करवे अंगुष्ठ पिंडली लगाते धारे चरणों उबे आकाश दिस करे.
Now bring the hands onto the opposite shoulder, keeping the legs together at 45 degrees off the mat. Deeply inhaling, contracting the perineal region, visualizing a mace in the third eye, and continue rapidly forceful breathing through the nose. Parigasana.
मूलद्वारे धरिति परिताने धावा पगा परितचिपदे आने.
And from here we're going to maintain the legs at 45-degree angle like a stick. Elbows and palms are brought onto the mat. Engaging the Mula Bandha, contract the perineal region. Visualizing a boat in the third eye, rapid forceful breathing through the nose, Nokasana.
उत्तान्यासनं कूर्बराभ्यां भूमिन्वस्ताभ्यं हस्तौ निधम्बं निधाय शिरोजङ्गपादं दण्डवद्धारयेत् नौकासनं भवति.
Slowly sitting up, we're going to keep the back straight. Reach your hands through the legs, holding the feet, bringing the soles together and towards the chest, gazing through the third eye and contracting the Mula Bandha, visualizing Lord Rudra in the third eye, Rudrasana.
पगतल्ली संपुटकरे हत्यासु पगे ऊचे पगाके अगुल्लतो.
And from here we're going to lower onto the back.
Paramashivoham.
Knees are bent, feet and hands on the floor, pressing the hips up towards the sky. Deeply inhaling and tuck your chin in Jalandhara Bandha. Engaging the Mula and Jalandhara Bandha, contracting the perineum. We're going to be visualizing Swamiji in the third eye. And with the breath, hold the breath after completely inhaling and then slowly exhaling. Unmukha Pitatu.
ऊर्ध्वच जानुनी कृत्वा सवितोर्मुखं ततः उत्थाप्य हस्तोत्तिष्ठेतो पीठमुन्मुखम् उन्मुखं तथा.
And before relaxing into Shavasana, laying on the mat, just stretching your body, giving your body the stretch that it needs in whichever way it's asking of you.
Paramashivoham.
Stretching your legs, stretching your arms.
Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham.
Completely relaxing the body, making it motionless. Visualizing Swamiji in the third eye and continuously visualize the japa Om Paramashivoham rotating around the throat, Shivasana.
अत शवासनमुत्थानं सववद्भूमो शयनं तु शवासनं शवासनं शान्तिहरं चित्तवृषानिकारकम्.
Relaxing completely in Shavasana for the next 2 to 3 minutes.
Paramashivoham. 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 Om 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 Paramashivoham. Om
So we just want to give a shout out to our viewers today. We have 30 viewers at the moment. Anna Weiss, Sergio Gaza, Ephia McGlown, Lika Raj, Gratida Sempre, Nagama Reddy, Marian Dantes, Mahindra's 100, Sita Dari, Maria Jasilda, Prakash Abija, Yahoo Mimi. Thank you guys so much for joining us today and leaving a comment on the live YouTube video.
Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om
Okay, coming up in a comfortable seated position.
Om Paramashivoham.
Head, neck and spine straight. Bringing our hands in Namaskara Mudra in the heart center. Feeling the gratitude to our beloved Guru Swamiji for another session of Nithyananda Yoga. And I'll be closing with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padkat Panamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, guys, enjoy the rest of your day.